Alright, Wolfpack, this is my video for how I do Guild Wars documenting with our spreadsheets. So the first thing you want to do is go get a copy of Wireshark. So I'll close this thing out and I'll show you how to do that. So we'll go to Wireshark, download the latest copy. Open it up. I'll install the first one just to show you how I go through it and agree to everything. Just keep hitting next, next. Make sure you install WinPCap if it's your first time. So I'll go ahead and do that even though I have it there. And if you're using a USB device to be able to connect to the internet, such as a wireless internet card, you want to make sure you check that box there. If not, leave it blank. Okay. It skipped over the WinPCap. Oh, never mind. There it is. Automatically run this at start. Yep. Keep that there. Mine's already installed, so I'll just ignore all this. So to continue finishing out installing Wireshark. Next, let's run it. Alright, so you'll see you'll have this little thing right here. It looks like there's some type of bar of measuring your traffic, so that's what you want. So double click on that thing, and if you have more, just look for the one that actually has this little waveform starting on it. That shows you that that's the network adapter that you want to record your traffic from. Alright, so you're going to start seeing things tick across the screen. No worries. You're going to want to take the filter that I've already sent you, put it in your line right here, hit enter, and that'll filter out everything that you need for your castle class traffic. And you let that run in the background. So we'll minimize this. Next thing is you want to get the copy of Woonkill tools. Version 3.2. Alright. There's a config item in here that I've had to set up, but basically you'll put that for the guild name. That also kind of configures a tool. That's all you have to do. So you open up the config file, you put your Wolfpack there or your guild name, you save it, you close it, and you're done setting up the tool. Alright. So once you've got that set up, you can just click on or open up cast class or switch names. It doesn't matter. You can open up brand new fresh, or you can just switch like I'm doing right now. And you'll notice in the background this thing started to populate. So if you want to count these things, you'll have a number here. So 592s, this will be a little indicator that you're still recording when you click on the Guild Wars box. So you just changed a little bit. It means it's recording the information already. So we're Wolfpack, so ours is already highlighted. It doesn't matter the order. So once you get this up, just click through slowly. Don't click too fast. Otherwise, you might drop some packets and maybe have to start over. The new version of Woonkill tools do a much better job than they used to on this aspect of capturing packets. Click on the next guild, do the same thing. Sometimes that pops up, don't worry about it, it didn't hurt anything. You see everything's still incrementing. You do this for all of the guilds. This is just capturing all the data into Wireshark. Alright, now that we've captured all of it, you stop the recording here. Go to File, Export Packet Dissections as Plain Text. And in the Woonkill Tools folder that where you installed them at, I have them in my, where is it? I have it in the Google Drive, so where's my Google Drive? Why is it not showing up? There it is, Google Drive, Guild Wars Tools, Woonkill Tools, and this is the important part. So you're going to find a dump file. This is basically raw data that you want to dump, save, per se, from your Guild Wars capture. And I always just replace it. No need to save a brand new one every time. And that's it for saving your capture. Once you're done saving your capture, come back into the Guild Wars Tools. And you want to run it. Alright, so you're inside of Woonkill tool itself. You've prepped it with the parsing data, and option 3 is what you want. So you want to parse that data for your Guild Wars data. So hit enter, that's it. You'll notice that this thing went from down here to up here, which is because it's sorted by the most relevant data. So that pops your Guild Wars data. Okay. So now I want to get my Guild Wars spreadsheet of them. My latest one, what I'll do is open that up. I'll save it as a new copy. Let's do test. Alright. And I'll come back over to my parsed out data. Hit Control A for select all, or you can hit Edit, select all. Control C to copy it. And here's where all the magic happens. All the automation will take place. You just gotta click on cell BV12 it looks like. So click on the player box right here and Control V or paste. And what that does is that will populate everything over here and pretty much everything else in the spreadsheet that needs to be populated. So we're going to say that this was a new one. Move or copy. So say I want to do Guild Wars test. So I want to create a copy here. I want to create the new one. Let's do, say it's today's Guild Wars. You rename this 06.20.18. It's more test. So whatever date it is, you just want to change it to whatever you're referencing. Alright. So next step, since I've already copied in my data, gotta set up the averages. So I'm only doing top 8, so I right click on the leftmost one and I hide it. I click on the farthest most one, and there's a little box here. I drag that box over one. I then change the date up here, 06.20.18, and I'm just doing a test, so we'll do test. Alright, and here's the most important part of doing these. So you want to do underscore test. So it's the same thing. You are referencing the sheet, this thing right here. So basically now I've got this one set up. I don't have to do that for every single one. I can just see this little box right here. Once I get my little cursor to change like that, I can double click on that and it'll populate the entire row. Okay. And then I come over here and change my average. So I'm not from O, I'm now on P. And I'm going all the way to W instead of V. So I just hit enter, and I'm going to do the same thing as I did over there, where I find that little box, and I want to make that change to all the cells below it. So double click on it again, and then I'll sort it from largest to smallest. Alright, and since I updated it and all the scores are averaged out, highest at the top, lowest at the bottom, all the formatting is already done. Okay, now this is where you can start showing the most current one and just graphs, so you'll want to come back over to list of names. Highlight from the first 3 columns of that. Select it down to all of the guild, hit Control C for copy. Come back over to your test, or the latest worksheet. Come here to player and paste it all in there. Sort it again for this one, and you're done. That's about it. Oh wait, still got to do the growth. Okay, growth. So this one you just want to have, this was based off the last date, so I was looking it up for the 10th. Oh wow, I haven't updated the growth in a while. So I want to see the growth between, let's do that one and that one. So, because right now these two are the same. So let's go back to the 17th. Okay, change that. So this one's basically just going to be the last spreadsheet. It's a difference calculation between your newest one, and the might of your last one. So it's basically reading this column minus this column. So if I were to do that on here, it would show a growth of 0. So if I went to this and I wanted to show you that just for kicks, you'll see, should be a growth of 0, but I'm not sure what's going on. Anyway, populate it all out. That's the difference between the two. And that's roughly about it.